Hey viewers, welcome back to another Thomas Wood custom model segment. Now it's been months since I've done a Thomas Wood video. I have had so many custom trains made, but I never got around to making them. However, recently I made these two engines here. Now I decided to talk about just these two characters because they have a simpler story. I mean, they're kind of special to me. I do have other customs like Alberto and main OC made by Kelvin, and a few others. But I'll talk about those in the future. But for now, we'll just do these engines. So, who are these two? Well, these are owned by a man named Agent Andrews. Agent Andrews is one of Kelvin's good friends, and he's got a few other friends like Andre the Austerity Buddy, as well as Train Kiddo 4. And these two OCs he made are Adam and Molly here. Now, Agent Andrews has made a couple more OC characters than this, but I was just interested in these two the most. Anyways, let me explain how I was able to make these before I talk about every detail about these. So, I saw that Kelvin made a video where he painted his wooden trains, and one of those trains was this guy, Adam. And I was quite intrigued, and I thought he did a good job. Agent Andrews is a YouTuber who has recently been commenting on my videos. I'm happy that he knows me, and he's one of my good friends now, along with Kelvin. And one day, I was interested in this OC here. I first saw her in Ghost Engines at War. Anyways, these two are boyfriend and girlfriend, so that's probably one reason why I wanted to make both of them. But another reason was that I wanted to use these characters for an episode of Thomas and Lady's Equestrian Adventures. Now, before I could make these engines, I realized that these characters were private. The YouTube family explained that when he made Adam on camera. And so one day I asked Agent Andrews for permission, and at first I was feeling kind of nervous because I didn't know if he was going to say yes or no. If he was going to say no, I would probably try not to get upset. But surprise, surprise, Adam actually granted permission. And you do not know how happy I was when I got that permission. I cannot thank Agent Andrews much. Like, he is a really nice person, and I'm happy that he's one of my good friends along with a friend of Kelvin's. I mean, we're all pretty good YouTube friends. Anyways, I'd like to thank Agent Andrews for allowing me to make these characters. And I would have never been able to make Thomas Lady's Equestrian Adventures episode 12 if I didn't have permission to make these guys. I think I did a good job with Lost in the Mines, and I quite enjoyed it. I'm sure those of you who watched that series enjoy it as well. And I'm really happy with these guys. Like, they are just one of the best wood customs I've ever made, in my opinion. And these are some of my favorite OCs. Anyways, now let's talk about the details of these guys. So let's start with Adam here. So Adam is a red E2. He's got yellow lining and the letters NWR on the top and TCR on the bottom. Now, I do know what NWR stands for, but I'm not quite sure what TCR stands for. I'm sure Agent Andrews knows. Anyways, he has the number 20. Now, one thing is that he does have his names on his sides, like right here. Like, he has his own name boards. However, I didn't add those because that would have been, like, too hard to do. I mean, I know how to print, like, your own faces of, like, OCs like Fuzz 16. Like, the YouTube family did show that. But I just couldn't find a way to do Adam's names here, because I think they would be, like, too big to fit here. But anyways, I do like Adam's face here. It's a hand-drawn face by me. Like, I'm a pretty good artist, and I did replicate Adam's face well. It's actually Molly's face from Stories of Sodor, but with a scar across his eye. Now, I wonder if there's like a story to how Adam got a scar across his eye. I'm sure Agent Andrews would tell me if there was. Anyways, now this was made from Nine's old model. recently Calvin made a video where he has this website called Trains, and in that video he's shown some reskins made by some of his friends, and there's one reskin which is his OC9, who has a slight upgrade. She's still a black E2, but she has different lighting and a new face. So I'm thinking of one day buying a new Wood Thomas to replace this one, and just turn that one into 9's new model. Anyways, I really am happy with how Adam came out here. Once again, I'd like to thank Agent Andrews for granting me permission. I think I might use these two more often in my series, but if you guys can think of any story ideas for these two to have episodes based on them, tell me your story ideas in the comments below, and I might do them one day. Anyways, that's Adam. Now let's talk about Molly here. So Molly is the same engine as Lady. Lady's not based off of a real-life engine. Anyways, Molly here is painted pink. She's gold just like Lady. And this is actually a 3D printed Lady top with the official wooden railway chassis. This came from like a Dynamite Ryan. All I did was remove this middle wheel. It can be kind of weird to look at this hole in the chassis, but I still think Molly here looks really amazing. She does have the same face as Adam here. Anyways, Molly here is another great custom of mine. Now, she was originally made from Rose Luck, an MOP character that I made a few months ago, but I just decided to turn that into this girl here. I think one day I might make a new Rose Luck to replace this one. Anyway, I still think that these really are amazing. Like, I am just getting so much better at painting. Like, I'm as good of a custom maker as Calvin is. Like, we both make very great customs. So, what do you guys think of Adam and Molly here? Give big thanks to Agent Andrews, because he's the one who granted me permission. Anyways, the thing about private OCs is that you have to ask for permission to make these characters. And if they say yes, then you can make merchandise of them if you want to. If they say no, at least try not to get upset. I know some people might throw a tantrum if they don't get permission, but personally, it doesn't affect me. Like, one day I do plan to ask Train Kiddo 4 if I can make his private OC Morgan. I don't know if he might grant me permission or not, but if he does, I might make Morgan one day. Because he is an interesting OC along with Adam and Molly here.
8 minutes.
There are other YouTubers who make private OCs like Nick the Austerity Tank, FuzzFuzz16, Thomas Take Engine 76, and Furby the E2. You have to ask for permission to make those private OCs. But anyways, I'm super happy with Adam and Molly here. I give these an absolute 10 out of 10, just because of how well painted they are, and my drawing skills are really good. Alright, so how would you rate these two characters here? Do you think I did a good job? Personally, I think I did amazing with these guys, and I'm really happy that Agent Andrews has granted me permission. I really appreciate it, and if I want to make more private OCs, I might ask him for permission. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos, because tomorrow I have a My Little Pony 10-pack coming in the mail, which I am going to unbox. And if that video gets to 100 views at least, I might show off these 3 printed MOP characters. These are some of my favorite non-Thomas things I've printed. I think their paint jobs look good. I think their designs are very interesting. And I would give these a 10 out of 10 as well, just because of how beautiful their paint jobs are. Like, I'm just so good at painting here, if you guys agree.
10 minutes.
So, that's all I have to say. And thanks for watching. Bye!